Leos, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast, guys. This is for the week of February 24th. Well into Mercury retrograde. We're preparing for March and the Saturn transit into Aquarius, guys. Woo, it's going to be great. I hope you guys, I know everyone's like, screw Mercury retrograde, glitches, miscommunications, but guys, this is an incredible time to really go through everything, clean out closets, throw your shit like on a piece of paper or whiteboard, rework your plans because they're going to come out better as a result. There really are blessings in this. It's really to hone you. Reminds me of the gym, right? Like you don't expect a six pack. You have to work through things, build muscle. And sometimes these quote unquote difficult transits really are to build and hone those muscles. So Leos, I hope you're feeling it. I'm super excited for this Saturn into Aquarius transit, especially for Leos, because a lot to do with love and relationships. I won't get too much into that, but I'm still doing my 15% off love readings. Link is down below. Now, this is for Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, so check all three. And if this is your first time watching me, thank you so much. If it serves, helps, resonates, please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really, really appreciate it, guys. All right, my beautiful Leos, it is my ascendant, so I'm like, ooh, I just get excited. Let's take a deep breath in, guys. Ground it out. Let's get started. I just take a second to kind of tap into our energy really quickly. I've been guided to the energy of Leos for the week of February 24th. Woo! Sorry, guys, that was a clump. That's not for you. Guidance for energy of Leos, week of February 24th. This deck has not been working for readings, so we're just going to switch over. Guidance. Ooh. I'm just going to get a clarity card over here really quickly. I gotta. Okay. It's hilarious. We have the Chariot, the Strength card, the Two of Coins, the Page of Coins, the Eight of Wands, the Knight of Cups. I wanted clarity for this Strength card really quickly, and I got the High Priestess and the Emperor. Right? I need clarity cards for my clarity cards. All right. Starting out there, guys, this week is a lot about work, business, money, school. And yeah, that sounds very egotistical, but it's actually about building forward movement and growth, guys. It's about, juggling a lot of different things. Now, right out the gate, the Chariot card. Now, even though we're in Mercury retrograde, put that to the side. Life doesn't stop. There's about forward movement. This week is going to call for a lot more discipline, order, structure, time management, because it's going to be very, very busy. Now, we have the Strength card on top of it. Now, traditionally, as a reader, on an emotional level, I tend to read that as breakups. But for a work one, this has to do with you having faith in yourself, that inner confidence and strength, that sense of value and worth. Because if you really want to scale, grow, go back to school, get that promotion, open that business, make that money, travel the world, whatever, you have to know your worth. You not just here. You have to have faith in yourself. You have to not judge yourself. No criticisms, no comparisons, because that, Leo, that is going to sabotage. That is going to undermine all of your hard work and forward movement. It's going to trip you up. It's like when we get a client or that new job or that professor, when we really want to impress them, we're not doing it for us. We're doing it for them. And so we tend to trip up and make mistakes because we're so scared. Nah, gone are those days. This is about you, your learning, your growth. Now we have the Two of Coins. Again, this is about juggling. It's going to be a very busy week. Make sure you prioritize. Don't take things on just to take them on. But also, Leo, remember to have fun. There was a time that you wanted this, right? So when you're like, I have to do this and meetings, kind of be like, you know what? Like a year ago, I prayed for this. So laugh about it. Go get your Americano. Put on some Lizzo. or like some Nipsey Hussle or whatever it is you listen to, and get in the mood, guys. We have the Page of Coins and the Eight of Fire. So while this week is busy, it's going to be communication is key. Again, Mercury retrograde. Double check your emails. Make sure you answer all of them. Make sure you return those calls. Make sure everything, cross your T's, dot your I's. But most importantly, this week with all its busyness and forward movement, well, it is a week of learning. It is a week of growth. It is a week for you to really, yes, yay, thank you for the financial goodness, but also use that in order to grow yourself. Maybe reinvest in a certification course, a class, hone yourself, prepare, triple prepare. Just make sure you're on it. Okay, this is not a time for procrastination or leaving things to the night before. Okay, I wanted clarity on that strength card. I got the High Priestess and the Emperor. Now, the High Priestess came first. So if anything comes up where you're feeling insecure or unsure, or you're finding you're comparing yourself, first of all, stop. Nay, shanane, none of that. Get into meditation. I know, people are like, ugh, I don't want to do that. Well, you know what? You need to silence yourself, because if you're going to take action, it must come from that place of self-love, confidence. Because if it comes from anything less, you're spinning your wheels, Leo. The universe wants to give you clarity, psychic insight, intuitive insight. We all get this all the time. But more importantly, when we breathe and we ground, it gives us a sense of peace. And we release stress and energy, some of it not even our own. And they're saying, look before you take any action, every time you get a little, ooh, we need you to calm down and we need you to ground, because we need you to carefully consider before action, because you might pass up an opportunity because you are acting out of fear or an old cycle, or compare, like, who am I to do this when there's so many other people? Bull. There's tons of people that do the same thing. Is there just one restaurant in the world? No, there's billions of restaurants in the world. If they would have stopped with, well, somebody's already selling food, that's not how that goes. It's you and your energy and your creativity and your viewpoint and your story and your life and all of your experiences make it unique. And you're going to serve those, or help or create what's meant to be created or served. Now, then you have the Emperor. So it's kind of like, think twice, speak once. So it's like, as this criticism or any kind of insecurity comes up, to be healed. Recognize it's not coming up to stop you. What the real purpose is to be healed, to be recognized, not to identify, but to view. And then once you ground the Emperor, you take control. You don't wait for anybody else to be ready. You are 3 steps ahead. You're ambitious. Don't aim, well, this is reasonable. I think I can do this. Screw that. You better be up here. I'm going to own that company. I'm going to make 8 figures. And you might be like, that's ridiculous. No. Everyone started somewhere. Oprah is the best example. See where she started, where she's at? Okay, and then we're going to take control, lead the way, lead the pack. Next we have, and lastly, the King of Cups. This week, you must trust yourself, trust your emotions, trust your intuition, Leo. But most importantly, when it comes to solutions, you're going to get a little creative. You have to think outside the box. Like, you want to make sure that you aren't just thinking narrow-mindedly, like, oh, well, it only has to look this way. I'm only going to get hired if I go to a 4-year institution. I'm only going to get a business once I have $1 million funding. No. GoFundMe accounts, or, you have that friend that does website design. Ask for help, swap, do something. But there's a lot of solutions to this forward movement. Do not let your fears to sabotage or undermine. This is a kick-ass week. Forward, upward movement, success, recognition, learning. Tons of learning and growth. Balancing, guys, and most important, balancing yourself. So take that time for meditation, guided. There's tons on YouTube for free. Go for a walk in nature. If you prefer prayer, pray. But if it is not supplication, more like, thank you for aligning me. Thank you for guiding me, for peace. Go sit in a tree. I know, I climb trees. I sit in them. And I feel so, this is a great week, Leo. If you like a more in-depth reading, a healing session, a release session, my link is down below. I give a free MP3 to cut cords, remove swords and knives, to detox the body. I used to sell it, but I just give it for free because now honestly, it serves everybody. That link is also down below. Again, guys, I hope you have a beautiful week, and I will see you next week for next week's readings. Take care.